Parties and governments are going soft. Khaleeq, I saw you disagreeing with him. Khaleeq, imagine this, okay? It's Diwali.
Yeah.
A blast happens outside a temple. It's Diwali and a blast happens outside a temple. And they simply call it a cylinder blast. Let me tell you a little bit about this guy called Mubin.
Possibly.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I want Khaleeq and Sriram to come in. Listen to this, okay? Listen to this. Because our reporter got pulled out the full file of Mubin. Full file. I have details. I'm gonna take 30 seconds to tell you about Mubin. I want you to listen. This guy called Jamisha Mubin, the terrorist called Jamisha Mubin, was questioned in April 2019, soon after the serial blast in Colombo. Mubin was interrogated with regard to his association with Zahra Nasheem. Now, who's Zahra Nasheem? I'll tell you. Sri Lankan Zahra Nasheem was associated with the National Tawahudja Jamaat. Right? 2 days after the Colombo attack, Islamic State, through its media wing, put out a photo which had Asheem's picture with 8 masked suicide bombers. Okay? And Asheem also masterminded the Easter attack. He spent a large amount of time in South India. And that's why a team from Tamil Nadu today goes to Kerala to find out who were Mubin's friends. Who else did Mubin meet? Now tell me, Khaleeq, now when this is the case, how can you just brush it off as a cylinder blast outside a temple? Cylinder blast. Just imagine, just flip the situation and tell me, if it was any other festival outside any other religious place, would you just call it a cylinder blast? And would the entire establishment go quiet about it? Khaleeq and then Sriram.
Yeah, a very good evening to Niranjan and to all my co-panelists. I've seen in fact, the video and also the CCTV footage there, which in fact gives a very clear indication that it was a pre-planned thing. It was just not, a cylinder attack, which was initially stated by the police and the government, because there seems to be much more than to what we have seen actually and what was reported in fact by the police. So, and moreover the timing, Niranjan, as you very rightly said, because this is something which cannot definitely be ignored, because that pattern which was followed is very much similar to the pattern which is normally adopted in the terror attacks. So I really don't know on what basis the police first came out and termed it as a mere cylinder attack without actually, understanding the seriousness and the intensity of this. And then later on, when there was a pressure, on the government and on the police, and today after having arrested these 5 gentlemen, and then they have invoked the UAPA. So I think, all of us seem to be on the same page here. And it seems, Tamil Nadu or the Kerala is not new to ISIS or the terror attacks. So the police should not really have taken it so lightly. I mean, this is my first observation after having, seen this and following your story here. Actually.
No, I'm not blaming the police. Niranjan, can I?
Yeah, even I'm not blaming the police. But the police approach seems to have been little casual in the beginning, which I feel should have been little serious actually.
No, today they're adding the UAPA charge. Can you imagine? Today,
Yeah.
1 minute, Charu, Sriram hasn't spoken. I'm just coming to you. The state government to get into a panic mode, hold a news conference, tell the people what's happening, say we are in control of the situation, accept and admit there was a terror module, accept and admit and ask people to be safe. Can you tell me, Khaleeq, why do political parties, why are governments cagey? Why don't they have the courage, or why do they try and dodge the expected route when it comes to such cases? Why? What is the compulsion? What are they worried about?
Politics.
What?
Especially in situations like this, Niranjan, I think it is the government who should, come out openly and hold a press conference and inform the people and tell them very clearly that this is the attack which has taken place, and the government is leaving no stone unturned to go into the depth to find out the culprits and the connections behind this attack. But I fully agree with my co-panelists that I think this is the time that the central agency should step in. It should be handed over to the NIA.
No, Mr. Khalil, instead of the DMK's allies, Mr. Thirumavalavan and Manidhanaya Makkal Katchi and also Sendil Balaji, minister, all these people are trying to say that we should not make it communal. Areka, what is this?
No,
a
this
terror
not,
attack has happened, and these people are blaming others, blaming Hindus, that they should not make any communal statements. That is the state of Tamil Nadu today.
I think that is the last thing that the Tamil Nadu government should do, because this is not at all a Hindu-Muslim or a communal thing. This is to do with the security of the country, security of the nation. So whether whichever community it is, they all are invited and united in fighting against the terrorism actually. And there is no religion to any terror actually. So whoever the people who have been involved in this, they should be dealt as the convicts of the 1998 attack have been dealt with. So because these people seem to be having the history which Mr. Niranjan has read it out very clearly. So I feel that the central agency should step in, and our intelligence has to be more vigilant now.
No, but you please tell me now, there's another question.